Today, we have more income and wealth inequality than we have ever had. Three people, those three people standing right behind President Trump, own more wealth than the bottom half of American society, 170 million people. Top 1% now owns more wealth than the bottom 90%. And while the very, very wealthy become wealthier, the reality facing ordinary Americans is somewhat different. Today, 60% of our people in the richest country in the history of the world are living paycheck to paycheck. Do you all know what the expression paycheck to paycheck means? All right, I grew up in a family that lived paycheck to paycheck. It meant that every week, every month, there were squabbles, decisions had to be made. How do you pay for the basic necessities? Many of you have grown up in families living paycheck to paycheck. And living paycheck to paycheck is not only an economic struggle. I want to tell you what it also is. There's a fact that we don't talk about in American society, in the media, in Congress terribly much. And that is we have one of the lowest life expectancies of any major country on earth. You all know that? All right. Other countries living 4, 5, 6 years longer than we do. But what is almost never discussed is that working class people in our country live 6 or 7 years shorter lives than the very rich. Do you all know that? Why is that? All right, who said that? Who said that? Stand up. Well, all right. What does stress do to people? All right, what stress does to people, and doctors know, this is not any brilliant observation on my part or your part. What stress does when you have to struggle every day to say, oh my God, my landlord's going to raise my rent by 20%. What do? I can't afford it. What do I do with my kids? My car broke down. How the hell do I get to work? And if I don't get to work because I can't afford the $1,000 it costs to fix my car, I'm going to get fired. If I get fired, how do I survive? Oh my God, my mother is ill. What am I supposed to do? She can't afford her prescription drugs. How do I pay for that? All right, my kid got sick and I'm working. How do I take off of work to take care of my sick kid if I'm going to get fired? You add all of that up, day after day, year after year, it wrecks people's minds, it wrecks people's bodies, and it causes them to die a lot earlier than people who do not have to worry about that economic pressure. That's what's going on in America today.